If exploring magical spells opened your eyes to hidden forces shaping your reality, wait until you uncover how spiritual awakening can reshape your relationships, and even leave you wondering why you feel so alone. Are these signs of growth or something more? Let's dive into the 5 revelations that come with awakening. Spiritual awakening often begins as a subtle nudge, a quiet whisper in the soul that grows louder with time. It's like the first rays of sunlight piercing through a dense fog, revealing a world you've never noticed before. Suddenly the mundane feels unfamiliar and the familiar begins to crack under the weight of newfound truths. In this stage, individuals feel a pull towards self-awareness, an inner urge to question their place in the cosmos, and a stirring realization that life as they knew it was only the surface. This process can feel isolating as perspectives expand. The old connections, relationships, habits, and even beliefs may start to feel stifling or irrelevant. It's as though the vibration of one's soul no longer resonates with the rhythm of their surroundings. Yet this isolation is not meant to diminish but to prepare. It is the cocoon before the butterfly, the stillness before transformation. Many find solace in solitude, where the voice of the universe grows clearer like an ancient melody heard only in silence. During this awakening, sensitivity heightens as if a veil has been lifted. Colors seem more vibrant, emotions more potent, and the energy of others more palpable. Some describe this phase as both exhilarating and overwhelming, a constant oscillation between clarity and confusion. This sensitivity fosters a deeper compassion for others, a realization that we are all interconnected in this grand web of existence. The transformation is undeniable yet incomplete. The journey ahead requires shedding, letting go of the old to embrace the authentic self that has been waiting in the shadows. And here lies the ultimate truth. Awakening is not a destination but the first step of a lifelong dance with the divine. It whispers, what more might you uncover as the path unfolds? As spiritual awakening unfolds, relationships often become mirrors, reflecting growth. Conflicts and revelations that once felt comforting may begin to feel hollow, as though the shared foundation no longer aligns with the awakened soul's evolving vibration. Conversations once filled with laughter can now seem empty, and certain connections may reveal their transactional nature. This dissonance isn't a failure, it's the soul shedding what no longer nourishes its essence. Yet even as old bonds dissolve, awakening creates space for profound connections. These are the relationships built on authenticity and mutual resonance, conversations that stir the soul, challenge the mind, and expand the heart. These connections often feel predestined, as if orchestrated by the universe to guide and support the awakened path. They remind us that even in solitude we are never truly alone. This period can be bittersweet. It calls for courage to let go of superficial ties and embrace meaningful solitude. Like a river carving through rock, the reshaping of relationships takes time and intentionality. Practices like mindful communication and setting boundaries become essential tools for navigating this shift. They ensure that connections either evolve in harmony or dissolve with grace, leaving no residue of guilt or regret. In the space left behind, a deeper relationship with oneself emerges. This bond, the most sacred of all, allows the awakened to walk forward with compassion for others and clarity in their own truth. Every interaction becomes a reflection of their journey, a dance of growth, loss, and rediscovery. The question remains, what truths will these new connections reveal about your path ahead? Have you ever felt lost, disconnected from who you truly are? I created 3 transformative ebooks to help you reconnect with your true essence. Click the link in the pinned comment and start your transformation now. In the wake of spiritual awakening, solitude often becomes a sacred refuge. Like monks retreating to the quiet of a monastery, those on the path find solace in stepping away from the noise of the world. This isn't loneliness, it's an intentional withdrawal, a quest to reconnect with the inner self and uncover the truths that lie buried beneath life's chaos. In solitude, the soul whispers its deepest secrets and the universe responds in kind. This shift can feel disorienting at first, especially in a society that equates isolation with emptiness. Yet solitude is where clarity begins to bloom. It's the space where distractions dissolve, leaving room for self-awareness and healing. Whether through meditative silence, walks in nature, or journaling, this sacred aloneness becomes a mirror reflecting one's essence and purpose. As the outer world quiets, the inner world awakens. Every moment spent in solitude deepens the connection to the universe, amplifying the individual's sensitivity to subtle energies. It's here that patterns of thought become clearer, wounds begin to heal, and a sense of interconnectedness takes root. This inward journey isn't escapism, it's preparation. It builds the resilience needed to engage with the world from a place of authenticity. Yet solitude also challenges. It demands courage to face shadows, to sit with discomfort and to dismantle illusions. But within this crucible transformation occurs the sanctuary of solitude, becomes a wellspring of strength, a reminder that the greatest truths are found not in the external but in the quiet spaces within. And so the question arises, what wisdom might emerge and you sit with your silence? On the spiritual path, the quest for authenticity becomes a calling that cannot be ignored. It begins with a subtle yet profound realization: much of what defines us, our roles, beliefs, and even aspirations, are constructs shaped by external forces. To live authentically, one must embark on a daring journey to strip away these layers, uncovering the truth of who they are beneath the expectations and facades. This process is both liberating and challenging. It's like peeling back layers of an ancient tapestry, each thread representing an attachment or belief that no longer serves. As illusions fall away, the soul feels raw, exposed, vulnerable yet invigorated. Every step toward authenticity demands bravery, for it often means challenging norms, walking away from the comfort of conformity, and risking misunderstanding or rejection. Living authentically is not about rebellion for its own sake, but alignment with one's inner truth. It's a return to simplicity, where thoughts, words, and actions flow harmoniously from the soul. Practices like meditation, introspection, and mindful living become tools to recalibrate one's compass, guiding decisions not by societal expectations but by the whispers of the heart. As this quest unfolds, authenticity begins to radiate outward. It becomes a beacon that attracts others who are also seeking truth, creating bonds built on mutual respect and understanding. Yet the journey is unending, for authenticity evolves as we grow, and so the question lingers: what parts of yourself are waiting to be reclaimed and expressed fully? As spiritual awakening deepens, sensitivity to the world sharpens in ways that can feel both miraculous and overwhelming. It's as if the veil between the visible and invisible has thinned, revealing the intricate energies that weave through existence. Colors become more vivid, music more poignant, and emotions, both your own and those of others, more palpable. This heightened sensitivity is a gift, an invitation to experience life more deeply. Yet this newfound sensitivity also presents challenges. Crowded places can feel suffocating, and the emotions of others may seem to seep into your own being. It becomes essential to create energetic boundaries, safeguarding your essence while remaining open to the beauty around you. Practices like grounding, breathwork, or visualizing a protective light can help anchor you amidst this sensory expansion. This heightened state is not just about perceiving the external world. It also deepens your connection to the inner self. Subtle shifts in mood or thought that once went unnoticed now guide your actions and decisions. This awareness fosters greater compassion as you begin to understand the interconnectedness of all beings and the delicate interplay of energies that shape our lives. Living with expanded sensitivity is a delicate balance. It requires nurturing your empathy without being overwhelmed and finding strength in the awareness of life's nuances. In this state, every interaction, every breeze, every moment becomes a teacher, and so the question arises: how will you honor this heightened awareness to enrich your journey and those around you? As spiritual sensitivity deepens, the understanding of interconnectedness becomes undeniable. Every being, every event, and every choice is part of a vast, intricate web where nothing exists in isolation. This realization awakens a profound compassion, a recognition that the joys and sorrows of others are deeply tied to our own. When we see ourselves reflected in others, kindness ceases to be an effort and becomes an innate response. This compassion transforms how we interact with the world. Relationships become more meaningful as empathy replaces judgment and a desire to contribute to the collective well-being takes root. Small acts such as lending a hand to a stranger or listening without distraction carry a resonance that extends far beyond the moment. These gestures ripple outward, weaving a brighter thread into the collective fabric of life. But the practice of compassion does not end with others. It begins within. True interconnectedness means recognizing your own value and treating yourself with the same love and care you would offer to another. By nurturing your own soul, you strengthen the thread, you contribute to the web of existence, radiating positive energy that uplifts not just yourself but the whole. Ultimately, interconnection and compassion remind us that we are never alone. Our actions, thoughts, and energies touch the entire tapestry of life. By living with intentionality and kindness, we honor this sacred bond, contributing to a world that thrives on unity, empathy, and shared purpose. As you reflect on these signs of spiritual awakening, remember that every step on this journey is part of your transformation. Embrace the changes even when they feel isolating. They're guiding you toward authenticity and deeper connections. Now I want to hear from you. Have you noticed any of these signs in your life? Share your experiences in the comments and let's grow together. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to continue exploring the spiritual path. Your awakening has only just begun. If your spiritual awakening has shown you how deeply connected we all are, imagine what you could achieve by mastering the energy field that binds us. In our next video we'll uncover the hidden knowledge of how your thoughts and emotions shape reality, revealing tools to control this invisible force and harmonize your life. Are you ready to unlock your inner power?